It's Two on the Aisle with me, Charles Gross and Jeff Goodman. Tonight we review A Tale of Two Cities, A Man for All Seasons, and the Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS 22nd Annual Flea Market and Grand Auction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two on the Aisle. Good evening, I'm Charles Gross, and again, welcome to Two on the Aisle.
And I'm Jeff Goodman, and again, always, welcome to Two on the Aisle.
Now, for the past 22 years, Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS has held an annual Broadway auction flea market.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I hold in my hands the actual press release that tells us about this flea market.
Really? Well, you know what? Before you tell us about the flea market, I actually went there and saw some of the things.
Charlie, you didn't.
I did.
It's also a grand auction. Did you buy anything?
My daughter did.
What did she buy?
Well, you know what? I'm going to show you the video, and then I'll tell you exactly what she bought.
Charlie and his daughter go shopping.
Okay, so let's go to the 22nd Annual Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS Auction Flea Market.
Relevant.
And what do we got here today?
We have the Broadway Bears, actually now in their 12th year. It's one of the annual events that we do at Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, where we auction off 40 bears in Broadway costume recreations.
And you're not actually auctioning the bears today?
No, today we're just showing them. It's kind of like a publicity thing for our event in February, our annual auction.
But the auction does go to Broadway Cares.
Yeah. Well, the auction definitely does. We've raised over $1.5 million selling these bears, which was supposed to be 20 bears for 1 year.
Who have you got today?
Well, who we have here is M. Butterfly from the original company. This is B.D. Wong's costume. We have Norma Desmond in Sunset Boulevard. These three smaller ones are from Cape Man, all right, the Paul Simon musical. This is one of the newer ones, Spring Awakening. Under your arm here is Chorus Line Zach with the entire line which we auctioned off last year. We auctioned off the entire line last year.
Now, is this the original Zach or is this the revival?
That is actually the original Zach, but we're also doing, it's actually the under costume for the original, but we're doing both Zachs. And in fact, Mario Lopez has already signed these. All of these have been signed by celebrities.
Okay, I'm here at the South Pacific table. And what can we get from the South Pacific? What has Bloody Mary sent us?
Well, we've got quite a few items. You've got a hat, nice sailor's hat for $40. You've got this wonderful poster that has the whole cast, and that's $100. We have signed playbills for $20. We have signed CDs for $40. And it's all going for a very worthy cause, Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS.
Now, who signed the hats over here?
The whole cast has signed the hats. There's Danny, and there's Kelly O'Hara, and Matthew Morrissey. All the hats are signed. They're $40, and we have our programs that are $20, and then we've got the CDs that are $40. Wonderful album that has the complete music of South Pacific, not on any other recording. It has all of the incidental music besides all the songs.
So this actually has more than the Mary Martin version?
Yes, it does. It has every note. It's a complete score.
And I'm at the hairspray table. What is popular today?
Well, our blankets have been pretty popular. These were Christmas gifts last year, and we're selling them for $60. Also, we are offering the chance to dress up as Tracy Turnblad and take a picture, $20. And we have signed copies of Cheers by George Wendt, who's now starring as Edna Turnblad.
Who's Tracy these days?
Marissa Perry, and we also have signed You Gotta Think Big to Be Big headshots.
And who are you in the show? Are you in the show?
Both of us are swings, so we cover everybody.
Multiple roles.
So that means they send you out here?
Basically, if we're not in the show, we're out here working for Broadway Cares.
And I see you actually have some hairspray over there?
We do. $20 gets you a signed hairspray, Ultra Clutch, and it's real hairspray, so
you can actually use it.
Bang for your buck.
So have you actually tried this hairspray?
I have not tried this hairspray.
It works. The boys in our dressing room actually use it.
Okay, but none of the women.
We have our wigs.
They have wigs on.
Now, let me get your names.
Summer Broyhill.
And Matthew Morgan.
Now, what are the most popular items from Wicked?
We've got a lot of signed posters. Signed posters have been going pretty quickly. We've got autographed pictures of Rue McClanahan as Madame Morrible that have been going very, very quickly.
Rue McClanahan from Golden Girls.
Yes, that Rue McClanahan.
And I see you have a little adorable green baby here.
This is the original green baby used in the original Broadway production. So for $5, people can get their picture taken with this member of the original Broadway cast.
Is this the sole original cast member who was here today?
I believe so.
Does she still perform?
No, she has been recast, unfortunately, but she's very happy to be here for Broadway Carers.
Well, it turns out that the green baby was not the only cast member from Wicked here today. I've got 3 witches with me. Who have I got here?
I'm Julie River. I'm the current Elphaba standby.
Okay.
And I'm Julia Murney, and I was Elphaba for quite some time.
And I'm Katie Adams. I'm the current Glinda standby.
Okay, so you guys seem to be a lot friendlier toward each other than Elphaba and Glinda are in the show.
Well, Elphaba and Glinda become pretty friendly with each other, actually. But yes, we're very friendly with each other.
Have you had a chance to go on at all?
Yeah, I go on a lot, actually. I go on average, like 1 to 3 times a week.
That's quite a bit. What happened to the regular girl?
Well, you know, it's a beast of a role. It's a really demanding role, and a lot of the witches, you know, they need to take a little break, which is fine with me. So,
Okay.
yeah.
How about you? Do you get to ride the bubble?
I do get to ride the bubble. I've been doing the show now for about 3.5 years, so I've had my fair share of playing, so
She's
it's been great.
fantastic. I got to do the show with her. I never got to do the show with Julie because it's
we
the same
were
role.
in it.
That would be hard. Well, she could have been your stand-in, though.
We could try that.
I always thought that might be interesting to have an Elphaba flip-flop. Kendra and I always thought that'd be funny to do.
I've never seen it to save my life.
I
so-
couldn't either. I mean, it would not be a truly entertaining experience
Right.
except in a funny way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A closed audience.
Exactly.
Well, that might be a great fundraiser, which is what you're actually here for today.
It's true.
Who would have?
Who would have thunk? I mean, seriously, it's one of the worst movies ever made. Shh, you didn't hear that from me, but
But you've heard it from pretty much anyone else who's seen it.
there's a lot of fans that really love the movie. But we have people coming back again and again and again to see this show because it has a special meaning for a lot of people. You know, about art and love and creation. So we keep getting people back.
Tell me about these autographed roller skates.
Well, we have a right and a left one. We have
Really? One for each foot?
one for each.
Wow!
Each one is up for auction. They're going very well, signed by all of the cast members. Should be part of anyone's collection, especially if you're into Xanadu or into roller skating.
And we're back.
Okay. It was a lot of fun.
Did you have a good time?
I did. Now,
And what did your daughter buy?
Sarah bought from an autographed flyer, I guess you could say, from Legally Blonde. You know, where they post, there's one point in the show where they post who got the internship at the law firm.
Yes.
Well, that's signed by the cast members, and she bought that for $5. Now, do you know the highest grossing table at the flea market?
No, I don't.
It was Broadway Beat, our fellow M&N theatrical show.
And why is that?
Because they sold the most items. Why do you think?
Now, this year's grand auction, which featured auctioneers Lorna Kelly and John Bolton from Curtains, featured 58 lots, and that raised $173,000. The top bid there was a pair of house seats to Spamalot and a backstage tour hosted by Clay Aiken. That $10,000. And here it is. A walk-on in Wicked went for $8,500, and a walk-on in Mamma Mia went for $6,250. Yeah. And a walk-on in Title of Show, couldn't give it away.
I'm curious how they would have managed a walk-in in Title of Show. They didn't actually have that.
I think it would have been great because if someone rung the doorbell, they'd open the door, and they go, "Oh, sorry, he's not closed."
So we have to move on to the Playbill countdown.
Okay.
1 to 5 Playbills, the shows that we saw tonight.
A Man for All Seasons?
3.75.
I'm going to give it a little sleepy 3, maybe 2.5.
That's still pretty good. Well,
It was
2.5.
2.75. How's that?
Okay.
2.75. You talked me down.
All right.
A Tale of
Good thing I wasn't doing the auction in that case.
That's right.
A Tale of Two Cities, I'll tell you, this is a show that if you break it down, you may find problems with it.
Well, good, but how many playbills
Put
you
it
give
all
it?
together, and it's worth a solid 4 playbills.
Really?
Really?
I'll go along with that. I think 4 is a good number for that. And how much did you like the Broadway Care Equity Fights AIDS?
Well, I think we'll give that an honorary 5 playbills.
It's
Interesting.
perfect.
Autographed playbills, I think we're being sold there.
They did.
When you go to the theater.
Oh, go to see us.
Two.
On the aisle.
Yes.